Hi, people. So, people was like, let's just have a convy, right? You want to have a convy. So, we're going to have a conversation about me, right? Conversation about me, right? Not a convo, right? Convy, right? C-O-N-V dash, right? E, right? Convy about me. Right. So, the conversation that people wanted to have, they asked me a couple of questions. So, basically, well, first of all, a lot of people were saying I need to go and rest. But since I had my little day of rest, they said, girl, you looking so good. Thank you, guys. Right. You always have to take a me day, a self-care day. A self-care day is highly important. No person, male or female, should be without a self-care day. And that's when you don't just lay around and sleep and watch TV. That is not taking care of yourself. That is actually harming yourself. A self-care day involves reflection, a great bath from head to toe, releasing things, right? Cleaning your house, right? Especially your main area that you're always in. Make sure that's clean, because that's part of self-care. Eating a great meal, right? Eating something really healthy, right? Catching up on, stuff that's important to you, like spending time with your family. This is a self-care day. It's not about doing work unless it's great work, unless it's enjoyable work. It's not, oh my gosh, I got to do stuff, when you hate your job at the, That is not a self-care day. That is a self-harm day, right? So we are self-caring, not self-harming. We are doing things we love. We are catching up with family and friends, right? As long as it's not a stressful situation. Taking a great bath, cleaning everything from the rooter to the tutor, head to toe, right? Getting all in between them toes, right? Don't just rush across your feet. Get in between them toes. Trust me, you feel cleaner when you wash in between your toes versus just washing your feet, right? And eating a great meal, something healthy, right? Something really, really healthy to help clean you out, to clean your inside, right? So now everybody, right? People are, right, on turtle mode, right? Remember the turtle versus the hare, right? They're saying people are in turtle mode, right? They're moving slow, yet fast, yet slow, yet fast, yet slow, right? Thinking they're going to win because the turtle beat the hare. No, that's a cartoon. That's no longer, that is definitely not reality, right? When there is a race, there is a sprint, the hare will win, right? Right. Doesn't matter how wise you think you are, taking your time, right? The turtle was on a marathon while the hare was on a sprint, right? The hare won a million times over by the time that turtle got there, right? So people live their life based off of that. I don't even know what you call it, but they sit there and think a turtle will outrun a hare, will beat a hare in a race. No, they will not. All right. They definitely will not. I don't even know why that was even put there like that. Because the turtle is right. The cartoon I seen, the turtle wasn't even smart, right? Definitely was not. Right. The race will be over by the time that turtle get there. And I talked about that earlier with the marathon and the sprint, right? So people are definitely on a marathon when the sprint been over, right? The race been over. And things that and people are totally against me, and I'm cool with that. I don't care nothing about that. I have my husband. I have my children. I have my life, my family. People who really are there, right? This social media life, could care less about it, to be quite honest with you, right? That's my husband's thing. My husband learned a very valuable lesson in vanity because I got attacked because of my husband's vanity, right? My husband is highly conceited, right? He wanted to brag and boast about his wife, his children, and his new babies on the way, right? Not brag and boast as in ha ha ha, as in this me, this mine, right? That thing that you looking at and lusting over, that's mine, right? Well, since you do want to know what she got, since you flashing your stuff, let me tell you. Right. So my husband learned a very valuable lesson about vanity. His wife got attacked, but then at the same time, I enjoyed it. You know, I love to fight. I do. I love to fight. Boy, I love to fight. Right. My husband loves to fight. We're both fighters. Boy, we are both fighters. We love to fight. Right. We don't like to be antagonized and harassed. We like people who's actually gonna show up for a fight, not people who beg for a fight and then you show up and they're not there. You know how many times people that said they wanted to fight me and I showed up and the person wasn't even there? Right. I was just like, no, you didn't. I know you did not call my name. Right. I know you did not call my name. And only I'm there. Right. So, with that being said, I'm not concerned about these people, right? My husband and I are fighters. We love to fight, and nobody's showing up for the fight. They're doing a lot of talking, so it's no reason for he and I to contend, right? We just, like I said, we protect ourselves, and we definitely correct people who think they're going to say what they want to say about us. That's not happening. Ooh, right. Yeah, and these people are relentless, of course. It's funny, right? Like I said before, they play victim, even though they have made me a victim. They've made me a victim. I don't call myself a victim, but they made me a victim, and then they turn right around and play victim when I attack their ass right back. You do not. I'm sorry. Even the most smallest dog will bite you if you keep hitting it, right? A puppy will bite you if you keep hitting it, right? It could be a 2-pound, 1-pound puppy. Keep smacking at it. That sucker is going to bite you, right? So you can't constantly antagonize something and beat on something and think it's not going to turn around and attack you. It most definitely will, right? Everything attacks. Trust me. So, but other than that, I've been enjoying everything. I enjoy life. I enjoy everything. My husband and I have so much planned. We got so much going on. He's the type of guy, he's been so busy all this time, so he has to learn to chill out. He doesn't have to stay so busy. That's why he's keeping me busy, because he's used to being busy, but that's going to chill out after a while, especially once Paputinas get here, right? Because he's going to have to, right? He's going to be daddy. He's going to be stationary, right? Ain't no running around, hopping on helicopters and all of that, being out right quick, right? Now it's totally about us. That's why, you know, he said, I need to handle everything I need to handle, because when you and I are in the house together, that's it. It's a wrap. It's me and you. It's me and you, kid. Right. That's what he was like. It's me and you, kid. Once we're in the house together, I'm not working. I'm not doing anything. Anything that will take me away from you, I've already ended all those contracts. Right. That's why I said that I almost said Two Life Crew. That Lace Twins crew. Right. That's why he said I've been deaded that. I've been deaded that. I never let myself get too famous as a Lace Twin, because that's not where I was going in life. And first of all, I was living a facade. So there's absolutely no way I was going to let that Lace Twins blow up the way it has now. Right. It should have never gotten there, because I never wanted to go there. That's not my life, says Raffaello. Right. So, you know, he's learning, right, to calm down. Yes, Divine will partake in all this wild madness for a minute, but eventually you're going to get tired of the madness, because you see your wife, right? You can do both, right? Right. So, that's why he said I gave all of that stuff up. That's why anything that will take me away from you, contracts already been done, fulfilled, deaded, whatever. If I had to pay my way out of contracts, bye. If Rydema created contracts, oh, well, here, I got to pay my way out of them, because we have to go. Right. Right. Because my husband was going to slow drive this between he and I. But no, somehow you celebrities jumped in our face, and then he had to run with a chick, right? Right. He had contracts to keep Rydema busy while he was wooing me, right? So Rydema was off handling whatever he wanted to handle. And then, right, because my husband was going to slow do this. So they were off finishing up their contracts, which he figured, it'd probably take me 2 years to get my wife back. I don't want to rush it. What y'all do? Right. What y'all do? Right. Right. He had it planned for 2 years back in 2018. Right. But when 2019 hit, he was like, no, I got to get hired immediately. Then it was like, I know damn well. Right. Hold up, babe. No, we got to stay here and tear America up. Cool. Not a problem. Right. But why? Don't worry about it. I got this, baby. You just sit there and be cute at the crib. And that's all I was doing. Right. And then I got sick. Right. And then he got worried. Right. Then he did everything, right? He said, right, Demon, you might as well kiss your contracts, right? Pay that shit off, and we about to be out. Your mama's sick. We ain't got time to play. And why is your mama sick like that? We ain't got time to play, and she's pregnant. And then, you know, I lost the babies, right? So then it was like, yo, fuck all that stuff. I don't care about nothing, right? Demon, get your ass on and sit still, right? I don't give a shit about that, nothing. I don't care who's talking about that. Sit your ass still, right, Demon, right? Right. My son is not childish. He's a grown-ass man. Right. He is a doctor. Right. Right. Demon is a doctor and a police officer. Right. I mean, you can become a police officer quick. Right. He became a police officer first. Right. Then he went and became a doctor. Right. So, with that being stated, my family and I are happy. We are gorgeous, beautiful people. We have a beautiful, gorgeous nation. We love them. They love us. Everybody won't love you. Everybody won't like you. I don't give a damn. I just say respect me. But since you can't respect me, I do keep myself away from you. What do you have to do? What do you have to do? I don't pop up on today's daily news on your TV screen. No, you have to come over here and look at my social media page. So you are allowing yourself to violate me, which is violating yourself as well. Right. You're violating me because you don't like me. You don't want nothing to do with me. But you come and watch me just so you can antagonize yourself through me, minding my business, right? And then that gives you the notion, well, let me antagonize her because she's antagonizing me. No, stop clicking on Empress or Wells because I don't click on anybody's anything, right? Unless I want to know something. And I already know a person's going to piss me off by clicking on their stuff, right? But I don't go and antagonize them on their stuff, and I don't jump on mine and start wilding out about the person. Right. It depends on the situation as to why I speak on a particular person, but it's no reason to speak anymore on that person or on that group of people. They are receiving their karma, and I see it. And their group of people is receiving their karma. So, it's no need to warn me about that group of people. They can't touch me, never could. Right, not even in the physical. They ain't come and stepped to me and they was in my city. Right, they came and had sex with dude and went on about their business. They didn't step to me while they was here. So I'm not concerned with those ladies on YouTube. Right, they knew the dude personally. That's how I got involved with that card stuff. So stop trying to place me in whatever bin you want to, because I don't fit in any box or bin. I'm not a throwaway item, right? I'm not a discounted item to sit in a bin. I am behind that glass in a vault. Understand? Right. So those two chicks that I talk about, that is personal stuff. That is not political. That has nothing to do with underworld shit. I could care less. I'm not trying to be no voodoo saint, no none of that. No card reading queen, none of that. Those two chicks that I talk about had sex with somebody that I was dealing with. They knew this guy in real life. This ain't no fallacy YouTube war over some cards and a fake divine masculine. No. I didn't know nothing about divine masculine stuff when I met this guy. I knew nothing about card reading when I met this guy. His affiliations with those two chicks that I have issues with, that have issues with me, copycatting me all day, every day, right? Those two chicks, right, that y'all paying on YouTube to be funny with me, they were personal issues that I didn't understand to be issues for myself until I left this guy. And that's when I realized, you slept with that guy? You know this guy? Right. The older chick, the news one, right, the newscaster chick, right, I seen her sleeping with him through a vision, and I was wide awake. I wasn't asleep. So I was like, oh no, right, I already explained to you, I showed him one of her programs, The Distorted Masculine, because his ass was jacked up and funky. So I let him listen to her talk about being jacked up and funky, right, because she was jacked up and funky, right. So I said, them two understand each other, I'm going to let her speak to him, and I played that program for him, right. I sent it to him to listen to, right. He said he listened to it, right. Next thing I know, I see a vision of her all over him, snake-like, right. So they had sex in real life, right. This wasn't just no succubus vision, right, energetic sex, no, tantric sex, no. They slept together. She came here and they slept together in real life, right. Seeking out my energy, right. Doesn't work like that, right. And then the other chick, the frosty chick, right. He know her from being in California, correct. Right, that's one of his little Californian dusty chicks, right. So with that being stated, right, dusty chicks, right. So with that being stated, right, the things between me and them two YouTubers is personal. It's not no YouTube game, right. But I left dude alone in April of 2019. So that's why I was like, why the hell are these two bitches still in my life with my new husband and my new family, right? Worrying about my personal private business. I am not a divine feminine. I never was. Right. That's some bullshit. Right. I am a child of God in heaven. Right. I am Jesus Christ's little sister. Right. I accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. I've been baptized twice. 6 and 32, 33. Right. So, I don't play. I've never met these chicks in real life, but we have a real life connection, which is a guy who is from where I'm from. So you can take all of that playing game stuff and put it back on YouTube, because I could care less about them hoes. Understand? Alright. But I suggest you stop paying them, because that's very ignorant to pay child molesters. Right. Y'all love paying a child molester. That woman is a registered sex offender, and y'all giving her money. These women is prostitutes. They have records longer than your face when you mad at a bitch, right? But yeah, you still give them money to antagonize me. And that's why your family's dying. That's why your money funny. That's why everything that you created before meeting me, it has now been eaten up. It's now gone because you think it's funny to play with a grown woman. And it most definitely is not. Right. So I'm going to end this because I didn't really intend for it to be this long. But y'all can go somewhere and keep 69ing each other and stay about my pace. Thank you. Have a great one. Smoke sesh, right. I use telepathy for everything now, like I used to. Right. I use telepathy for everything now, like I used to. I don't give a damn about social media. So you didn't stop anything there, Twitter, with your being funny with me. That's what happened. Twitter, after I uploaded that one picture, y'all know I always have a series of pictures. Twitter made it hard for me to get back on my account. They kept saying, oh, you need to refresh, you can't get in, you got to sign out, sign out. Right, they played games with me for like 5 minutes. I could not sign in. So guess what? I'm signed out. Right. Have a nice day.